Morgan. Good morning.
Hey, we should be a little more comfortable around here. You're stepping out this morning. It is muggy. However, I promise dew points are dropping today. They'll actually fall into the 50s, which is very dry air, especially for an air temperature that looks to reach into the upper 80s this afternoon. Lakefront does look to be a little bit cooler today. Right now, your air temps sit in the 70s still in quite a few spots, including Waukegan, O'Hare, Lakefront in Chicago, Midway, Joliet, and basically sections south and east of there into northwest Indiana. A little bit cooler of air off to our west in the upper 60s. Dew points are still in the mid 60s, so you can feel it a little bit, but again, they'll fall off today. Upper 80s for highs, Lakefront a little cooler. I'll get into details coming up. Brett, back to you. We've got 60s and 70s this morning at 73 at the lake, 72 at O'Hare, and 74 at Midway. Basically, cities south and southeast for the most part in the 70s, and then you've got 60s further west. Lowest air temperature, Aurora and DeKalb at 66 degrees. A little bit muggy this morning still. These are definitely a lot lower than yesterday. We were waking up to 70-some degree dew points, so these have dropped off a good 10 degrees or so. However, still a little bit muggy out there. Again, 64, 65, you do feel humidity. These will drop into the 50s today, so it eventually does get a lot more comfortable out there. Winds are northwesterly. They're running about 5 to 10 miles per hour today, maybe gusting up to 15 at times. Showers should stay well off to our south, and we'll keep it dry, basically dry, sunny day around here. Lakefront a little bit lower here this afternoon, thanks to a lake breeze kicking in by your early afternoon there. This is paused around noon. We're mostly sunny, quiet, and dry. Tonight, still clear, very quiet east winds. Tomorrow, you might see an isolated shower or two. We'll go through time on your Wednesday, again, mostly sunny, but in the afternoon, you can see maybe a pop-up shower or two, certainly not ruled out. Very similar setup on Thursday. However, that pop-up shower may actually be a pop-up thunderstorm or two, again, into the afternoon, and a pretty slight chance. Highest chances the closer you are to the lakefront to see a pop-up storm Thursday. So overall, great majority of the next several days are really quiet and dry, but these kind of isolated shower storms not ruled out. Shouldn't see any of that today. 87, low 80s lakeside with northwest winds inland. Obviously, winds kicking off the lake by the early afternoon. 69 and clear overnight tonight, and then tomorrow 89 degrees, isolated shower, 91 on Thursday. Back to you. You've got temps this morning in the 70s still at the lakefront, and 73 there, 71 O'Hare, and 72 degrees at Midway. Joliet and Valparaiso also at 70 degrees. Everybody else in the mid to upper 60s this morning, with the lowest air temp being 64 in Aurora with a 62 degree dew point. These are not too bad. You're seeing them more and more at least into the low 60s, which is fairly comfortable. As you get into the afternoon, these will keep dropping, so expecting 50-some degree dew points, which is very dry air, which means low levels of humidity, comfortable air. It is still going to be hot with inland temperatures in the upper 80s. We've got northwest winds thanks to high pressure that's well off to our west there near Omaha. We'll see a northwest flow as a result. That helps to usher in kind of drier, cooler air in terms of humidity. Also helps to give us some sun around here. That keeps cloud cover, rain showers at bay. So your day today, a lake breeze will kick in by the early afternoon, and you'll be cooler by the lake in the low 80s, whereas inland will be closer to 87. Tomorrow looks mostly sunny and mostly dry. Here's the afternoon hours. You've got an isolated shower chance there for your Wednesday. Very similar Thursday. Most of the day looks dry and sunny, but by the afternoon, we might see a thunderstorm or two pop up on your Thursday. That's thanks to, once again, a lake breeze kind of kicking up a thunderstorm. Most of these next few days are dry and quiet. 87 today, 82 by the lake with a northwest wind. 69 overnight, clear east winds, and then winds out of the west tomorrow at 89 degrees. We're at 91 by Thursday. Most of these hours are pretty dry. That's your forecast.